What's up everybody, it's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and today is a Friday, a Famicom Friday. On my channel, Happy Beard Games, we play a Japanese region video game each Friday. So with today's Friday, we've got a game for the Japanese SEGA Saturn, which is a game in the Golden Axe series. This is a game that's been mentioned in comments on my channel before, as I recently picked it up at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo in a bundle. Golden Axe is a very fun fantasy beat-em-up style video game series. It started out in the arcades by Sega, and then it was ported over to the Sega Genesis for a trilogy of games on that Sega Genesis. Now, Sega's Golden Axe series is one of my favorites. It's one that I played a lot when I was younger, and one of the first Sega games that I really got into aside from Sonic the Hedgehog series. So Golden Axe is very fun to me. I don't know what this game is about. I believe it's only a fighting game, and it was also a port of an arcade game, and it was also the last game that was ported from the arcades in the Golden Axe series. So it's the final Golden Axe game in the original line of Golden Axe games until the much later game on the PS3 and 360, I believe. It was called Golden Axe Beast Rider. One final point about the game Golden Axe the Duel is if you remember the original Sega Genesis Golden Axe video game, it had a mode setting called the Duel in that game. So I'm assuming that this game is an expanded on version of the Duel mode on the original Golden Axe, but maybe modernized to be like a Street Fighter style game. So let's jump in, find out some more about this game today on Happy Beard Games' Famicom Friday.
Famicom Friday.
Famicom Friday.
Golden Axe, the Duel.
ゴールデンアックスザ・デュエル。セガサターンと共通互換の性能を持つ STV 作品としてアーケードで活躍していた対戦格闘アクションがいよいよセガサターンに登場。ハイパーマジックを使った超ド級の必殺技がさながらアーケードのように爆発する。ハイパーマジックは魔法の壺を5つ集めると使用可能になる。青白く輝く体になったらパワーアップだ。アーケードの迫力を自宅で味わえるゴールデンアックスザ・デュエルは5800円で9月29日発売予定です。
Taking a little while to load. There we go. The Axe Project 3. Whoa. This is wild. Look at that cutscene. Back on that restarted. So it looks like we've got a lot of different characters from the Golden Axe series. Wow, that animation's really cool. That's really well done.
Golden Axe, the Duel.
Golden Axe, the Duel. 1994-95 Sega. That's pretty cool, that music at the start. It's kind of reminding me of Conan, which the game series Golden Axe was like a fantasy beat-em-up style game. So it's kind of like Conan just in general. So, as with most fighting games, you've got your game and you got your versus game. So let's go to game start. This is all so far in English. Is this the Japanese copy, right? Oh yeah, there was some Japanese on the cutscene. Okay. I was gonna say, it has like voice acting, it's in English. It has, all this looks like it's in English too. Wow, it's like just selecting on its own. We've got Cane Blade, Mylon Flare, Gilius, there's Gilius. Zoma, it's like a wizard. Jam is like a leopard child. We'll find him out all later. I just want to make sure I choose Gilius. We're running out of time on that character select, but there's a lot of cool looking characters in this game. Now they have the original 3, which might have different names because it's from Japan. Maybe that's why the main guy with the sword and the girl with the sword are like have different names than I remember. But Gilius, the dwarf, had the same name, so that's who we're being him. Okay, wow. This is looking all like Darkstalkers. Okay. Wow, that's really cool how it like zooms out like that. It's a little distracting, but it's pretty cool. Like for like first time playing this. Got, how do I use the actual axe? Got her kicks. I'm glad I put her on easy mode. That's cool. All little gnomes. Oh, they drop potions just like the actual original Golden Axe. That's cool. Oh, it got me. Okay, I'm just kind of figuring out the controls. We'll be alright in a little bit, I think. This is pretty cool. This is really cool. If you're wondering if there's anything to translate in this game, there's not, so we're probably just going to translate the back of the box. Bunnies! It teleports a lot. I have some kind of power-up I can use, but I don't know how to do it. It looks like the top X, Y, Z buttons on the Saturn controller are your attacks with your axe for this character. Oh my god, he got me. I still have to try this again. That guy's crazy. Licking his blades. Let's try this again. It's a little bit different than your Street Fighter. It's harder, definitely. But it's pretty much the same as like your other fighting games, like your Street Fighter, your Darkstalkers, all that good stuff on the Sega Saturn. It's pretty much just like those. I didn't even try the L and R buttons. I kind of forgot they were there because I'm used to the Sega Genesis and the Super Famicom. Okay, let you choose again. I'm gonna be Gilius again, just to play it safe. I think I can do it this time. It's just a little bit of figuring out the controls and what attacks they actually do. But it's basically like your low, medium, high attack, low, medium, high attack. I'm assuming it's just like Street Fighter, basically, which is the game that we've played. We played Street Fighter Alpha, I think, on Famicom Friday. And we played one of the Darkstalkers games, Night Warriors. Okay. I'm gonna try the L and R buttons. They don't really seem to do much. What do they do? L and R's not doing anything, as far as I can tell. There could be something you can do with L and R, but I don't know. He does a lot of damage and got a better range somehow too. I almost got him that time. Maybe it's a character clash because it's like his stats are just better than mine, but it shouldn't be like that. Everyone should be able to kill anyone except for maybe the final boss. They just need to do stronger hits with do more damage. Oh, we hit each other at the same time. It was like a double hit, but it didn't do that much damage to him. Man. I really want to like this game, but I'm getting my butt kicked. It says power up okay, but I haven't figured out how to use that power up. Turn the sound down a little bit. Alright, we're going to continue again. This is actually really hard. I'm not bad at fighting games. I did pretty good on Darkstalkers and Street Fighter Alpha, but then again, those are by Capcom. This is by Sega. Maybe if I choose a different character, let's try Milan Flare. Then we'll try the other guy. She looks a little bit different in this design. She has like shoulder pads. If this is the character I'm thinking of from Golden Axe 1. And I think she had darker hair, maybe. A little bit darker hair, maybe, in the original Golden Axe. She didn't have as much clothes on in the original Golden Axe, which I don't really mind either way. But she didn't have the shoulder pads. At least it's not like a Castlevania Judgment situation where it's completely different looking characters. Yeah, I just gotta go faster, but like he knocks me down hard. Almost got him, come on. Ah, he got me in the air. I don't know how to use the power-ups either, which is kind of distracting. I don't have the manual either. I could look it up online, I suppose. That'd be a little bit more straightforward. It's probably like a combo you gotta do, like a super combo. Could be wrong about that. Hey, whatever I'm doing right now seems to be working pretty good. We got him down, first time. Maybe this is the character to choose. Well, not first time, but the first time that I got him down. Cool. Okay, okay. Get out of the corner. Weird because this guy that I'm fighting, he teleports around in that water. Or whatever that is that he turns into. So with that, makes it even more distracting trying to figure out where he is. Oh my gosh, we got him. That was nerve-wracking. That was like intense. And this is only the first fighter. And I put it on easy mode. I put it on easy mode. There's easy, normal, hard, and hardest, or something like that. Or hard and harder. So yeah, it's a pretty tough game if you're trying to find gold max the duel. Make sure you're a pro fighter, because this is definitely harder than the normal difficulty or easy difficulties even of your Street Fighter Alpha or your other games that I've played on the Sega Saturn. I can't choose again, but he can choose again. Got Big Bomb guy. Big Bomb. Battlefield. It does have a little bit of a load screen here.
Duel.
Like more than your other Sega Saturn fighting games, I would say. It has a longer load screen. Keep in mind, this is a disc-based system, so it will have loading, and it's like a pre-PlayStation 1 disc-based system. So it's like, it's definitely got some quirks to it. It's kind of cool how it zooms out when you're like fighting like that. Anchos. This was to be the big dude. No, there's like this big guy with like a club that you fight at the very start and throughout the original Golden Axe. I don't think that's him though. Maybe it's him. Like inspired by him. Look at that Tin Man in the background. That's cool. Or Tin Woman, maybe? What is this music? Oh, he got me. It was looking good at the start of the match. What a weirdo. Almost like the music's louder than the fighting, like the narrator too. Like all the sound effects are like super quiet compared to the music. At least this part of the music. I couldn't even hear the narrator say like fight over or whatever. A round one fight. Oh my god, he got me with the flame knee over there. Well, I guess we're gonna have to choose a different character, which is kind of cool because then I'll get to be able to show you some other fighters. Because I don't think we're gonna be beating this game today. God, this face. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna give it like we're gonna try to beat this guy and get him to the next guy. We're gonna try to at least beat 3 fighters today because this game's hard, like really hard. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with it. I'm good at other fighting games. You've seen me play other fighting games on Famicom Friday and other games on my channel, but even on easy, maybe I didn't set it right. Maybe it's on normal, but I think it's on easy. I'm pretty sure I said it right. That guy looks like kind of looks like Guts if Guts had a ponytail. Oh no, he looks like Siegfried from Soul Calibur a little bit. Or Conan the Barbarian. Just in that close-up, he kind of reminded me of like Siegfried from Soul Calibur. But Siegfried was already kind of like Guts. Well, that's a cool attack that I did, that like flaming sword uppercut. Oh, I can shoot fireballs too. Okay, they made him like the Ryu. You can do like a Hadouken with your sword and make fireballs. But of course, this guy's throwing bombs everywhere. And you can do like the uppercut. This guy's basically like, they made him like Ryu. Doesn't do very much damage though. Why am I not hitting him? We got him, okay. Pain Blade. I don't remember ever hearing of a character in Golden Axe named Cain Blade. I think I would have remembered the name Cain because I like Legacy of Cain. I like Final Fantasy IV with Cain in it. A different Cain, of course. All separate Cains. But yeah, I think I would have remembered if the guy in Golden Axe was named Cain. So maybe this is his Japanese name, or maybe this is a different character. He's basically this, it looks like the guy from original Golden Axe, the main guy. I just don't remember his name being that. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm confused. I feel like it was something else. I know I'm being really repetitive, but I'm trying to win this. I was doing that like uppercut with the sword and then the flame sword that shot thing. Oh. But yeah. Okay. If I go on the defensive a little bit, oh, he jumped around me. Sweep his leg. He threw a bomb on me and it like stuck to me. So he was like sticky bomb things. That knee uppercut does a lot of damage. Flaming, the one the other guy does onto me. If he's gonna repeatedly use that, then I don't feel so bad about repeatedly using mine. Jump back. Oh my god, he got me. Wow. This is brutal. I took like all my effort to play with this character that I was just playing as. So that is in Japanese on their victory text, so it's similar to like your Darkstalkers or your Street Fighter where it's mainly in English, but the conversations will be in Japanese text. So if you're wondering about importing this game, just go for it, I'd say. What was that, Death Adder? Yeah, let's be Death Adder, he's the big bad. Let's just be the boss of the game. I don't know if he is the boss of the game. He was the villain in the original Golden Axe game, though. Maybe this will give me a little advantage. I don't know. I really don't know. Which I think, now that I'm thinking of it, Golden Axe 1 is the only Golden Axe that I've ever really beaten. I don't think I beat 2 or 3. And I didn't play 2 very much, but I played 3 a little more. 3 had like a beast man in it, like you turned into like a wolf or something. Or not a wolf, but like a leopard or something like that. I could be wrong about that. It's been a while since I've played these games. I do play the first one every once in a while, so it's really cool. Easy to get into. Oh my gosh, this guy's super slow. I can't even jump forward and attack very quickly with this guy, Death Adder. This might be our last match. I'll try it again with that, the Cain guy that I was using. I did pretty good with him. And if I can't do anything with this guy, which I'm pretty sure I can't. What kind of giant shield? Oh my gosh. Well, I do a lot of damage when I hit. Oh, he did a lot of damage when I hit with Death Adder, but he's super slow. So he's like super like tank guy. Like he's got like, well no, because he doesn't have that much defense. He's like your super strength, bad defense. Well, I don't know if it's bad defense. It's just slow, which bad evasion. So he's got super strength. I'd say pretty good defense with that shield if you know how to use him probably. But his speed and evasion are down really low. And that brings us to our Japanese phrase of the week, which is something that we started in last week's Famicom Fridays. With today's week, we've got a phrase that means, I want to study Japanese, which is very perfect for me as someone who has the book, Survival Japanese, plays Japanese region games, and does want to study Japanese. So please bear in mind this is one of my first times ever saying this phrase in Japanese, so I'm not sure about the pronunciation, but this book is very handy and very helpful. So let's see if I can get through to today's phrase of the week in Japanese, which means I want to study Japanese. Nihongo o ban. Let's try that one more time. Nihongo o benkyou shitai desu, which means I want to study Japanese in Japanese. Whew. That was actually pretty tough to pull that one off. I think I got it right. So Nihon go o Benkyo shitai desu is the phrase I want to study Japanese in Japanese. And that is our phrase of the week on today's Famicom Friday. Brought to you by the book Survival Japanese, which is a guidebook that I'll be using in future videos, along with other resources such as pronunciation guides on YouTube that allow me to hear what it sounds like to make sure it's accurate, read audio samples. But the book Survival Japanese does a great job showing the phrase in English, then showing the phrase in Japanese but spelled in English, then showing how to pronounce it in English speaking for English speaking people, and then also spelling it out again in Japanese kanji. So once again, that's our Japanese phrase of the week on today's Famicom Friday. Okay, let's give it my all with Cane Blade. Ooh. Bring it on, barman. Take a long time to load.
Duel 1.
Duel 1. I don't know how to use the magic power or power-ups either. Oh my god. That attack did so much damage. You see how like wild that looked too? Like it was like a slow motion jump, and then the jumps that he left over were still there, and then they all exploded and did extra damage. Surprised they did any damage to him at all that fight. And once again, this game is a lot of fun at its core, but it's hard. So if you play in this game... Wait a minute. There's a man in the oven back there. That's messed up. I don't like that. He's like in a cell. He's ready to get like burned up by this bomb man's torture chamber. Medieval style. This music's crazy. Oh, he got me. Yeah, I don't think I can make it very far in this game. Was this like the second fighter? Second opponent? I think so. This is brutal. This is a really hard game. I definitely want to play it some more in my own time. It's definitely fun. Once I figure out how to do the magic power and stuff, I'll probably be a little bit better. But yeah, it's really hard, even compared to Street Fighter, King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, and Darkstalkers games that we played in the past, or even like a Marvel vs. Capcom. This is very difficult. Top 5? I am not in the top 5. Let's just double check if I was playing on the right difficulty, which should be easy mode. Yeah, it was on easy mode and slow speed too. That was on slow speed. You can also have it on normal or fast. Which I didn't remember changing that, but maybe I did, because this game must be really fast on normal or fast, because it wasn't very slow on slow. It was just felt normal. Alright guys, that was Golden Axe the Duel for the Sega Saturn. Sorry I couldn't complete arcade mode for you guys. It's very difficult, as I was saying throughout the whole game, and as you saw, it's just really a challenge. So if you get this game, expect it to be playable, definitely, if you import the Japanese version like I did, which is significantly less expensive. But also keep in mind it's going to be very difficult, so unless you want to play against one of your friends on 2-player, just expect it to be very hard against the CPU. Alright everybody, that was it for today's Famicom Friday on Happy Beard Games. We checked out the game Golden Axe the Duel for the Japanese Region SEGA Saturn, which is a cool game and a fun place to play it on the Sega Saturn. I have a lot of cool fighting games on the Sega Saturn currently. About half my library, which is like 18 games, is probably fighting games. And they're easy to pick up and play if you don't know Japanese, so it's a pretty cool place to have some cool Japanese fighting games, and sometimes console-exclusive fighting games or variations of console fighting games on the Sega Saturn. Alright everybody, thanks for watching today's Happy Beard Games Famicom Friday. I hope you have a great Friday, and stay tuned to Happy Beard Games for more classic gaming goodness on Famicom Friday. Thanks for watching once again. Bye!